I'm Drew.
And I'm Dan.
And that's my mom.
Hi guys.
And this is the Gamers Review. We'll be showing the hottest of hot from the Wii
And the PS3.
and other various gaming titles. So let's start the reviews. The Wii, the cheapest of the next-gen gaming consoles. For only 250 of these, you can get one of these. But don't expect it to be such an easy find. Trust me, especially so close to when it came out. I mean, you're going to have to wait out for weeks, or a few harsh nights of camping out at a few stores. But if you want to get it quick and reliable, I suggest eBay.
Hey, I'm Dan, and I'm here to talk about the PS3 and specs. PS3 is probably like the best next-gen system because it's simply awesome. And some of the specs are, there's the 20 and then there's the 60 gigabyte one. I would recommend strongly just to get the 20 because it's easier to find. And then the 60 gig, don't even try. If you're going to try, just go to eBay or something and pay like the extra like $400. And then we're going to show you how good the graphics are on the system because they're awesome.
The games that we're going to review today are Wii Sports for the Wii.
And Call of Duty 3 for the PS3.
Let's game.
Let's game.
This is the Wii, and this is the channels. Basically, when you start with the Wii, you're going to get a bunch of cables and stuff. I'm not going to tell you how to hook that up, but I am going to tell you, when you get the sensor bar, be sure to put it above your TV. Because if it's below, you're not going to get very good reception from the remote to the actual sensor bar. So, after you set up the sensor bar, stand about 3 feet back, let the magic begin. You are able to interact with the actual TV with something called the Wiimote. And it can also be able to click on things with the TV. It's just so interactive. Basically, it has these little sections called channels, such as the games channel and the forecast channel. You can even buy Nintendo and Super Nintendo games from the Wii Shop channel. Now, let's get to the games. Enter the server and start now. You want to go ahead and thrust your Wiimote up in the air and forward hit.
I will return it just with a flick of the wrist.
And you keep doing this until someone
Screws up. I'm sorry. I'm not good at the Wii.
This is Wii Baseball. And if you're the pitcher, like I am, you want to get this guy out. So, you just throw the ball, and use a combination of any buttons. Or you can go ahead and just throw it. If he happens to hit it, fine, whatever. Your guys automatically catch it for you. But, if you want to switch it up a bit and get him out,
Darn it!
like that, you simply have to throw it at the right pace. Now explain yours.
For the batter, you just have to simply swing your Wiimote. And it depends on the power of which you throw. See, that was a single. Now see, if I was going to hit it very far, I would have to swing very hard. Ugh. Darn it.
And also,
Darn it!
the speed.
The speed changes from the difficulty pitches.
And this is Wii bowling. And this will really show you if you have a curve on your ball. Now, first of all, you have to set up your stance. And basically where you have to place yourself. Then you might want to put a little of a curve on the ball. Then you go ahead, you press the I remember. Alright, for golf, you hold down the Wiimote just like a golf club, with the console and the buttons out, and with your palm in the back of it. Then, if you want to do some practice shots, don't press anything, go ahead and wind it up. And the power bar shows you how much power you actually use on the left here. Now, when you actually want to hit the ball, just hold down A, wind it up, and hit it. If you put it too much over the bar though, it'll turn red and it'll curve dramatically. Let's stop there. Also, there are little chip-ins that you can do also. Like this. Basically, you want to check the wind before you even hit. If it's towards you, you want to hit a little bit harder than usual. But if it's away from you, you want to go ahead and hit it lower. But only by a little bit, depending on the wind speed. Now what you want to do is you want to line it up with this mini map right here. The little dots show you and correspond with the power bar right there. Now, what you want to do is, you just want to hit it right over the second circle. You may want to do some practice shots. That's over one. Probably somewhere around there. You want to get as close to the hole as possible. And when you're ready to putt, you just look at circles on the main map that correspond to the power bar. And you go ahead and see what that is. Mine's a little bit under the 1, so I go ahead and just use a gentle stroke. As you can see, in the corner, it will say 3.9 foot left. That means that it curves to the left. So you'll want to hit a little bit to the right. For this, it shouldn't affect me. So let's go ahead and just hit it. But remember, to play Wii Boxing, you'll need something called a nunchuck. It attaches directly right to the Wiimote, right into the bottom. Basically what it adds is an extra analog and 2 extra buttons called the C and the Z keys. Pretty cool, huh? Basically, it may be a little bit harder to get used to. It feels almost like they made this game last minute. Because the controls don't always correspond with where you're hitting. But after a few tries, you should be able to get the hang of it. Be able to do body blows and even head. This one's pretty high skill level, but still pretty tough. And you can also go side to side to be able to avoid the punches and be able to punch your opponent right out. And when you're moving, you want to go ahead and do a side swipe. Just go ahead and do that. After you may see him knock out after you actually knock him out. But trust me, he'll get up in just a few mere seconds. Wii Sports for the Wii has decent graphics.
No, it doesn't, people. It's circles and squares.
Well, but you can't beat the gameplay. You can't beat the interactivity.
No, you can't.
So, that is why we are giving it 7.5 out of 10.
See? Hello, people. I'm here to tell you about the PS3 controller. The only main differences between PS2 and PS3 are pretty much the graphics and then the hard drives and stuff. But I'm here to tell you about the controller. So here we go. The main difference from the last PS2 is the PS3 button, which turns on your system and turns on your controller by the remote. And then also we have the R2 and L2 buttons as accelerators, like Xbox and Xbox 360. I personally like them because it gives me more feel for the game. And then also, there's built-in axis controllers that make your guy tilt left, tilt right if you move them rapidly. So when you're more in the game, you'll use them more. Okay. I'm here to tell you about the menu. First, you could create users, and then you have your existing user. And then also you have your settings. You have system.